Alright, here we go. Christopher Wilson here from the Auto Profit Machine Training and also Internet Answers channel. And answering another question here. The question is right here. It says, how do I make a website? And actually I put that on my notepad. So let's go to it real quick. It says, how do I make a website? I know how to make a crappy website where the URL is www.example.spurs.com or whatever. How do you make a website? That is www.example.com without the Spurs or the webs or Yola, whatever, and Weebly and all that kind of stuff. I know what you mean. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. Just the basics. What you're looking at. This is a WordPress format. That's Orbit Lawn Sprinklers, and that's a WordPress format, but actually that's my site. I bought that domain and I put that domain on the WordPress, and that is my site, and it looks like this. Okay, and as you can see up in the URL, it says http://orbitlawnsprinklers.com. Not no /website or /spurs or whatever that person said, and I know what you mean on that /Weebly, folks like that Weebly stuff. But it's like this. I always say it's like real estate. Okay, would you rather buy your home or would you rather rent your home? Okay, so obviously you want to buy your home, right? Because if you bought your home, you can do with your home whatever you want to do with it. Okay, if you're renting, you have to go by what that landlord says, and that landlord may be Blogger, maybe WordPress, maybe Weebly, and so forth. You can't customize it like you want. You have to abide by their guidelines. And if one day they decide to sell, go out of business or whatever, if they decide they don't want to do the website anymore, guess what? As this relates to renting, they have to kick you out. Okay, then where will you go? Well, same thing. If they decide to get out of that business, where will your website go? They can just shut it down at any time. Okay, when you buy a domain name, okay, they can't do that. That's your property. That's your property on the internet real estate market, if you want to call it that. Okay, so what you want to do is buy a domain name. Okay, and real quick, I'm gonna show you another one. Here's a site that's a WordPress format. Okay, that's set up on WordPress. Now if I go back, as you can see, that's WordPress. So I would have to enter my username and password, and I can get in my back office and log on to my website and do changes, whatever I need to do to my website. Okay, so like I said, when you buy a domain name, that's your real estate. Okay, now let's see if I can answer another part to that question. Okay, well basically that was it, but basically you want to get your own domain name. Get your own domain name, whatever it may be, and set that up on a WordPress format. There are other formats you can use. You can use Blogger, you can use a few more out there. I prefer WordPress. And what you do first, you go to cheap domain names, which is what I use to buy my domain names. You put your domain name search in there, .com, .net, or .org. I wouldn't go with anything else. But to host that, you got your different prices over here. Basically, a .com is $8.85 a year. Okay, which I have most of mine. I bought them for the year. And then once you get your domain name, you have to set up your hosting. Okay, and set up your hosting at HostGator. Okay, what you want to do is do an add-on domain. Okay, when you initially set it up, you have to set up your main domain, and I'm not going to get into the the technical aspects of that in this video, but basically, buy your domain name, get your hosting account from HostGator or wherever you want to get it, and then what you do, after you add your domain, you're going to go to Fantastico, which is a little bit further down. I'm not going to scroll down though, but Fantastico is where you set up your domain on your WordPress format, and it looks like this. Matter of fact, you're going to scroll down on your HostGator and you're going to find that smiley face. So once you on your cPanel, scroll down, find that smiley face, Then click that. It's going to take you to this page, and then you're going to do WordPress. Okay, and once you set up that WordPress, you know there's procedures you do with that to get your domain in your website set up. So basically, that's how you do it. And if you have any more questions, you can go to the Internet Answers channel. And also, I got videos on how to set up a website, start to finish, auto profit machines actually. So you can go check those videos out too to learn more information on how to set up a website without the .spurs at the end of it. Okay, and that's it. Christopher Wilson here, wrapping it up. Increase income information. And take care. God bless.